Today we'll see Introduction to Naive Bayes. This algorithm is called naive because it makes assumption that each feature is independent of other features. It is not true in real life because in real life features are slightly dependent on other features. It can't be possible that features are completely independent of all other features. As for Bayes' part, it refers to the statistician and philosopher Thomas Bayes and the theorem named after him, Bayes' theorem, which is the base of naive Bayes algorithm. It is supervised classification algorithm. It is a classifier in machine learning model that is used to discriminate different objects based on certain features. What this algorithm does, it calculates the probability of each class. For example, there are two classes, dog and cat. It calculates probability for both the class. The class having high probability is selected. This way naive Bayes algorithm is worked. Conditional probability. This is the main important topic of naive Bayes. This algorithm works on three topics: probability, conditional probability and Bayes theorem. This is one of them. P of A by B means probability of A occurring given evidence B has already occurred. It means B event has already occurred and then we are calculating probability of A. What this means, A has already occurred and we are calculating probability of B. This means probability of event A and this is probability of event B. This is the formula for conditional probability. What is probability? It means possibility, whether the event will occur or not. We can't predict with total certainty, but we can predict the chance. The probability value range from 0 to 1. 0 means event to be an impossible and 1 indicates certain event. If values are closer to 0, then chances of the event to occur is less. But if the values are closer to 1, then chances of event to occur is more. This is the Bayes theorem which I discussed previously. This is the formula for Bayes theorem. P of A given B is the probability of A given the data B. This is called posterior probability. P of B given A is the probability of data B given that hypothesis A was true. Means A has already occurred and then we are calculating the probability of B. Probability of A is the probability of A being true. This is called the prior probability of A. Probability of B is the probability of data B. There are three types of naive Bayes classifier: multinomial, Bernoulli and Gaussian. Let us see multinomial first. This is mostly document classification problem. It is used for that is whether a document belongs to a category of sports, politics, technology, etc. The features or predictors used by the classifier are the frequency of word present in the document. Naive Bayes are mostly used in natural language processing problems. The multinomial distribution normally requires integer feature count, means it will count all the number of words containing in the document. In practice, fractional counts such as TF-IDF may also work. Applications are text classification, spam filtering and sentiment analysis. It has higher success rate than other algorithms. Naive Bayes along with collaborative filtering are used in recommendation system. Next, let us see Bernoulli. It works on the Bayes theorem of probability to predict the class of unknown dataset. Bayes theorem describes the probability of an event based on the prior knowledge of other certain known probabilities of that event. It will take into consideration the probabilities of previous events also. The scikit-learn provides sklearn.naive_bias.bernoulli-nb to implement Bernoulli-Naive Bayes algorithm for classification. For either Bernoulli or multinomial NB is document classification where the features represent the presence of term in case of Bernoulli or the probability of a term in case of multinomial. As we deal with binary values, let us consider P as a probability of success and Q as probability of failure. So Q equals to 1 minus P. What is Gaussian naive Bayes? Gaussian naive Bayes is the easiest to work with because you only need to estimate the mean and standard deviation from your training data. This model can be fit by simply finding the mean and standard deviation of the points within each label, which is all what is needed to define such a distribution. The dataset is divided into two parts: feature matrix, response vector. What this feature matrix contain? It contains all the rows of dataset in which each vector consists of value of dependent features. What is response vector? It contains value of class variables, means it contains the prediction or output of our dataset. Gaussian distribution is also called normal distribution. When plotted, it gives a bell-shaped curve which is symmetric about the mean of the feature values. Now, how do we decide when to use which naive Bayes? When variables are continuous and normal distribution of variables is there, then you can use Gaussian naive Bayes. When features represent frequency, ignores non-occurrence of features, and it works well with text classification, then you can use multinomial. When to use Bernoulli? When features are binary, penalize non-occurrence of a feature. So, now you are clear when to use which naive Bayes. What are the steps to implement? First, separate by class, means example cat or dog. Separate both the classes. Then summarize the data set. Then summarize the data by class, means how many data are present in dog and class both. Then probability density function applied on the data set. Then calculate the class probability of each data set. The class having high probability is considered as the prediction or output. How to improve our model? If continuous feature don't have normal distribution, then transform it and make it normal. If test data has zero frequency, then use Laplace correction. Means if in training dataset there are no images for dogs and in testing dataset there are many images for dog, so it has zero frequency, so probability of it will be 0, which is wrong. Then use Laplace correction. Remove highly correlated features, because correlated features will affect on the prediction of our model. Ensembling methods can't be used as naive Bayes has no variance to reduce. Advantages: it is easier to build. It is faster than other algorithms as it has only calculate the probability, nothing else. So it works faster. It is easy to scale. It is popular choice for text classification. It needs very less data. What are the disadvantages? If categorical variable has zero frequency in training set, it will predict zero probability in testing set also, as I have previously mentioned zero frequency. This is the problem of naive Bayes. It assumes that features are completely independent from each other, but in real life it is not possible. These three are the examples of naive Bayes algorithm. We will see Twitter sentiment analysis project for naive Bayes application. I post daily machine learning data science related content, so you can follow my account on Instagram. The link of Instagram account is given in below description. If you liked my content, then don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.